Jacob, he's got inside ball, no!
This could be points, Queens are in!
Brilliant offload into the hands of Foot with that.
And there's an intercept, young go Queens!
Absolute beauty into a pass to Clearly.
To Hendrickson, and the Glenwood scrum off will get in. Absolutely incredible try.
And today we are on Buertes Hill here at the Kearsney Easter Rugby Festival. It is day 2 and we have a glorious fixture coming up for you. It's the H T S Drostdy from Worcester in the Western Cape taking on Welkom Gimnasium from the Free State. And with me in the commentary box today is none other than Andries Strauss. Andries, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Justin, and thanks for having me here once again. What a fantastic day of rugby we've had thus far, and we look forward to plenty more to come. Two very competitive teams on the field at the moment. Drostdy coming off a win on Thursday, and Welkom Gimnasium narrowly just drew a game right at the end of a fixture against Framesby. So that wants to come out here and correct that and get a win behind their name.
Welkom Gymnasium, well they're led by number 8 Keke Morabe. They call them the train who takes no passengers. And then watch out for Andrew Marshall at the back, or Marshall Andrew should I say. Got an extremely good boot on him. And then for Drostdy, well their key players really hang out wide in the form of Keen Galant. And he scored 2 tries against Middelburg. And then also watch out for Carlton Peterson, the fly-off. And in the forward pack, Vainon du Plessis, who is on the sorry watch list.
Two very competitive teams. Keke Morabe for the Welkom Gymnasium team, very influential, big, strong ball carrier, and so is this man in picture, TK James, one of the go-to guards when they need to go forward. And on the Drostdy side, Gijsbert de Prier, an athlete in the making.
So we're underway in what promises to be a fascinating encounter, and immediately it's Damian Hopley, the left winger, with a great take. And Big Ben is at the base there in support, Benicio Comfort. And he has a go. So it's slow ball here for Henning. And he works the short side there to du Plessis. And they've got the free play. Here's Renier Fuljon to his skipper, Stefan Schwartz. And Drostdy, they'll be looking to get on the board early. Here's Carlton Peterson. And he has a go. Almost slips the tackle of Bayman.
Now, tremendous stuff by this Drostdy side. Good take from the kickoff by Damian Hopley, putting Welkom Gymnasium under pressure from the get-go, forcing that penalty in a kickable position. We expect a strong Drostdy team to opt to go for the corner.
Also a lot of talent across the park for Welkom Gym. We have 12 players who represented their province in 2018, and then for Drostdy there was 8. So a lot of stars. And this is a matchup which will be evenly contested. Welkom Gym just the 1 loss this season against the mighty Grey College. Drostdy with 4 out of 7. So it's a scrappy line out, but Henning gets it. And here's Peterson again, and Hopley looking very energetic earlier on. Didn't start on Thursday against Middelburg. And it's competitive at the breakdown. And here's Vainon du Plessis, the Sun Bear. And there's numbers on the left here. Robert Adshade. The lock forward, Grant Como, captain for Boerland last year. And here's Peterson, a little bit of a shimmy. And this is great possession for the Donkeys, but they need to convert. And here's big Gijsbert de Prier with the offload to the blonde horse in Renier Fuljon. Henning with a good pass there, but du Plessis under pressure. Over that for days there on the left-hand side. And Welkom Gym, well, they're looking to soak up the pressure here. Gijsbert de Prier against Fuljon. How did he catch that? Not quite sure. Benicio Comfort So much vibe. They call him Big Ben. And it's stolen there by Kala Pienaar, the blindside flanker. So Welkom will look to settle down here. And that ball is not out. And it's under Hopley. He'll have a crack. Drostdy now losing some momentum. And that's a great carry there by Jansen. Good defense as well. Peterson. And here's Galant. Tries to get the offload away there to his pivot. So Drostdy going backwards. Another good carry there by Comfer. So much strength. And it's a penalty to Drostdy.
Yeah, fantastic stuff by both teams. Defensively very strong from Welkom Gimnasium. Get off the line extremely hard and make decent tackles. And unfortunately in that situation, the referee had just called tackle and the ball was ripped from the attacking player's hands. Patient build-up as well by Drostdy. A lot of patience showed to keep the ball in hand, go through the phases and force opposition to make tackles.
Well, for Drostdy, it's been a happy hunting ground at Kearsney over the years. They won 2 out of 3 last year. Just that loss coming against Glenwood. And Welkom Gim only won 1 last year. Remember to keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. And Peterson is lining up the kick. Hugo Mostert was kicking on Thursday as Peterson sat on the bench. So Colton Peterson. It's a superb start there for the Donkeys through Colton Peterson. It's Drostdy 3, Welkom Gim 0.
It's exactly how I want to start a game. Keep the ball in hand, force opposition to make tackles. Got that penalty right in front of the uprights. A long distance out, but Peterson managing to get that over.
Andrews. And that hasn't gone 10. So Stefan Schwartz with a little bit of an error there. And it's given Gim the advantage. It's a great offload there. Terrific stuff to Keith van Arsbergen. What a pass that was by Matthews. Here's the captain Morabe. Here's TK James. The big lock forward. He runs into Fulyun and Jansen. And here's Human and he sets off. Gets the offload away brilliantly to Andrews. Back to Steyn. And here's Bayman now, the hooker. And Drostdy do well to bundle him into touch.
Jesus, Welkom team looks exciting. First time they had the ball in hand, they look extremely dangerous, Justin. Defensively, they've looked good with the ball in hand. They look tremendous. We've got a contest on our hands.
Also a near on capacity crowd here in the main stand of the Stadfield. Gijsbert de Preux, not his best line out, but the Donkeys still will be able to relieve some pressure through Peterson. And it's a quick throw. And there's Andrews now. Massive dummy there.
Yeah, good stuff. Welkom Gimnasium obviously want to speed this game up and force the Drostdy team to make as many tackles as they can. They've got some dangerous runners in the back line too, Welkom Gimnasium. Also a couple of big boys that can carry for ball for them.
So Welkom Gim now with an opportunity to get the first try of the game. It's a good take there by Steyn. And they look to get the truck going here. Drostdy trying for their lives. Welkom Gim, it looks really good. It's Pienaar at the back. Try time it is. The hooker, Bayman, gets his second try of the Kearsney Easter Rugby Festival.
Extremely clinical stuff by the Welkom team. Set that ball nice. They got their body positions low, and they just kept on working and didn't force it. They stayed patient in that maul and got rewarded with the 5 points. Hartley Bayman getting on the end of that.
Such a well-executed roving maul.
Good line out take. Christo Steyn gets down, gets a pack of forwards around him instantly. And then encouragement from let me say, Van Heerden rather. And look at the patience shown. And at the end, Bayman getting over for the 5 points. And this is a great response by them.
So Andrews 5 out of 6 against Framesby. And the radar is not on early for the fullback. So Welkom 5, Drostdy 3. About 10 minutes gone here. And already it's been a very physical encounter. And what a setting here at the intimate Stotfield, home of Kearsney College. Peterson with a hanging kick. And it's taken well there by Matthews. Big defense there by Jansen, but look at the power of the open side flanker. Here's Christo Steyn, a dummy, and then he frees it away to Keke Morabe. The train, look at him go. This is sensational by the number 8. Gets the offload away brilliantly. Amazing stuff there by Haynes, as well as Udefeer and Welkom are looking like prophets of doom here. Morabe, the skipper. Van Aswergen to Human, who almost spots a gap. And Drostdy get a lucky turnover. And the Donkeys are going to have to watch out here. And it's an opportunity now for Marshall Andrews. Great step. But Mostert, the right winger, with a good tackle. Here's Human. And then it is spilt. Can you believe that? By Morabe, the skipper.
Tremendous run by Keke Morabe. And the build up to that, found some space, had some toe as well, Justin, got the offload away. Look at this, just saw a bit of space into the outside. Looking for support is Keke Morabe. Good handoff, and look at this offload, one-handed. Getting his players into space. Good defense at the end, it was by Keen Geland to prevent them from scoring that try. Keke Morabe, what a specimen.
So Justin Henning to feed for Drostdy. And Drostdy will be looking to break open the defense. It's an untidy house, but Drostdy do well through Henning. And Marshall Andrews now, he's as safe as a house. And he'll set off on a journey, but he decides to clear. And it's a decent clearance there by the fullback.
It's good clearance by Andrews, straight into the wind he's playing at the moment. Drostdy having the advantage of the wind at their backs, and it was a good clearance by the young man. Didn't rush it, looked for space and found a good touch. Evenly contested 11 minutes into this match. Exciting stuff.
So Schwartz, the captain. Good take by Flace Adshade. Henning in a bit of trouble.
Referee deeming for an early left. Free kick to Drostdy. And they just want to calm things down a little. They started this game like a house on fire, and they've been under pressure since the first 3 points kicked by fly half Colton Peterson. So many threats in this Welkom team. They've got exciting runners in the back line. Big forwards that can carry ball. They've got Keke Morabe where they can do it both. Defensively, they're also quite strong. But on the other side, Drostdy, once they get their hands on the ball, Keen Geland, Ryan Jansen, get those guys into space and will cause some damage.
Referee today is Anovoyo Fakade. In the middle. So Henning. It's a good scrum. There's Peterson. A good ball there. To Jansen. A lot of power in that carry. But Morabe and Van Aswegen and Human of Welkom going for the choke tackle. And this is a team effort here. Tremendous stuff, just suffocating the Donkeys, and what a turnover that is.
That's good work in the midfield by both Van Aswegen and Hayes, keeping up that ball. Rowan Jansen, not the smallest man on the field, managed to keep him up, and then supported by the rest of the players in the team. Keke Morabe again getting stuck in there. Benny Himan throwing in his weight and doing really well to turn over that ball. It's a trend that was started in Ireland, keeping up the ball and forcing the turnover from a collapse or the maul from a tackle, and it's really effective if you do have players that have the strength to keep the ball off the floor to get your own hands back onto it. Confer, Benicio Confer quickly became my favourite player on this tournament. Once you can see that man in space, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Getting excited at scrum time. Formerly played in the open side flank. Did Confer and finding himself in the front row for his final year at school.
So Welkom now. Well, what will skipper Morabe be thinking at the scrum? Under pressure again, but Welkom get the penalty.
Yeah, we often see this at scrum time at schoolboy level. The dominant scrum often gets penalised because you can only go the 1.5 metres, and it's very, very, well, you have to be really, really clinical at scrum time if you want to avoid giving penalties away. You almost don't get the reward from a dominant scrum at schoolboy rugby. Just look at this comfort. Again sees it. Good body position with the whole pack of forwards of Drostdy pushing forward at the same time, forcing that turnover.
So Bayman, the try scorer, Christo Stein, a difficult one for him, but Caesar does a good job. Drostdy going for the steal. And Morabe again, looking for a skipper's innings out here. And here's Pinar, the blindside flanker to Human. Out wide it goes to Maastricht. The right winger offloads it away to Payman, and good tackling there by Zach Leroux of Drostdy. Van Heerden fires it away there to Stein. Human, the fly off, and he sets off. A great dummy and a great step. Really looks explosive.
Very unfortunate. Himan doing exceptionally well to get over the gain line. Just getting behind the defenders and unfortunately knocking that on. But Welkom Gimnasium at the moment, they're playing all the rugby and they are looking dangerous. They're threatening to score a try to cross the try line pretty soon.
So the crowd and the locals really come out today. Yeah, at Kearsney College. Spectacular setting, and we see big number 8 there, Joshua Smith, 100 kilograms, the back of that scrum. The kids are enjoying themselves. Some great rugby seen so far, and still some great games coming. The big one at the end of the day, where Glenwood and Selborne reunite their partnership in a fixture that hasn't been played for a few years. But anyways, now Drostdy under the cosh. And that ball's not out. And here's Maastricht to Marshall Andrews. He looks to assess his options and then looks to put the pressure back on. Peterson looking composed, wasting a few seconds, and no need to rush.
A good play by Andrews again, seeing spacing behind the Drostdy team and just trying to pin them down in their own half. Good vision shown by the young man. Gim have been playing all the rugby, but Drostdy is one score away from leading this match, Justin. It's unbelievable.
Decent kick by Gelant, and it's Maastricht again. The skip ball to Van Aswegen. It's actually Human, the fly off. And here's Carlton Peterson, a really good step. very attacking fly off. Renier Viljoen, he only knows one way, but under pressure there, not hitting the ball at much pace. Welkom Gim's defense has been good. Stefan Schwartz, the captain there, and it's a penalty to the Donkeys.
Yeah, unfortunate for Welkom Gim. Kalapino just going off his feet. You can't go past the ball, put your hands on the ground and then come back with your hands onto the ball. You deem to have gone off your feet, not supporting your own body weight. So look at this colour. Pinot, both him, Keke Marabe over the ball, hands on the ground first. That's not allowed. Penalty to Drostdy. And we've mentioned this. Gim have been playing all the rugby, but Drostdy, one score away, Justin, getting in front, getting some momentum back on their side.
It's big Gijsbert de Pre, blindside flanker, a lot of skill. Academy week last year. And the crowd as well, really enjoying themselves out here. Peterson. The decent kick. The big question here is, can Drostdy unlock Welkom Gim's defense? They're going to have to look at players like Gerland and Jansen and Mostert. Schwartz, and it's a complete overthrow there. And it's hacked away there from Van Heerden. And here's Hopley, a massive dummy and a huge opening. It's really looking like he's enjoying this game, but Welkom Gim, or the defense, has been immense so far. And Schwartz in an unusual position, and he hands up Maastricht. He beats two. An explosive run by the captain. It's almost got a test match feeling to it, this fixture. Comfort. And then a delicate kick there by Peterson. Pressure here on Marshall Andrews. The chip and chase, and he's done tremendously well there. What a talented player, a big hit on him, and this could be trouble possibly.
Brilliant stuff. Andrews, what vision shown by the young man, just chipped it over the head, regathered, got the kick away again, and earned himself for his team a penalty inside the half of Drostdy.
That's
tremendous
great
turnover. Sorry, Justin, talking over you. Tremendous turnover by TK James from Drostdy. They're under a bit of pressure. Good carry into the midfield was Damien Hopley, and TK James got over that ball, turned it over, got his team on the front foot.
Amazing to think how much confidence the fullback has. There's big Benicio Comfort. Off the field, Big Ben. So Bayman. Untidy line-outs, very costly from Gim. And the Donkeys just 2 points behind. There's face Adshade. Peterson is also navigating the show, and that is a superb kick from the 10.
Good kick by Colton. Peterson relieves some pressure. If we look at this, this is just after the chip and chase by Andrews. Vision yet to get the ball out, and then a late charge, a shoulder charge by the big man Comfort. That's earned him a 5-minute rest on the side of the field.
In the dog box. It's a crucial time now for Welkom Gim. Pienaar with the take. And great play there by Matthews. And here's Morabe. And then Van Arswegen. We had so much space. And here's Damien Hopley. Look at the feet go. Brilliantly done. Here's big trouble. It's Rowan Jansen with the kick and chase. But Andrews is as safe as a house.
And that's what Drostdy will do with you. The backline players that have their outside backs from turnover ball, they will punish you. We saw Damien Hopley into some space. They got the ball away to Rowan Jasper. How exciting are they? Or Rowan Jansen, I might say, when they get some space.
Justin Henning. Renier Viljoen. Great carry by the lock forward. Here's Jansen, the tight head prop. Was that forward? It's play on. Du Plessis. Henning to Gijsbert de Preur. To Peterson. Great ball that was to Zach Leroux. So the Donkeys in search of a try. Vane on Du Plessis. And you need to tackle him early because he's got a lot of pace. And Henning looking for a runner. Good little dummy by the number 9. So the Donkeys just trying to unlock this great defensive effort from Welkom Gym. Peterson, it's loose that time. And just when it gets through a few phases, the Donkeys can't seem to hang on to it, but now they have a penalty and it's a chance for them to go into the lead here.
Yeah, defensively another good showing by Welkom Gymnasium, preventing Drostdy from making any yards, but show some patience on attack and got rewarded with a penalty. And this is a Justin, they've played the minimum amount of rugby that's been seen here today. An opportunity here for Peterson to give them a 1-point lead. 23 minutes into a tightly fought contest.
Such a lovely setting out here at Botha's Eel on the start field. Very intimate here. And the crowd has really come out in support. And what a spectacle they've seen so far. Physical contest. And Peterson, Colton Peterson to take the lead for the Donkeys. Nothing wrong with the 9-iron there from Colton Peterson, and the Donkeys are in front at 6 points to 5 with about 5 minutes before half-time.
Colton Peterson kicks a long ball, the young man does. Successful with 2 from 2, leading 6-5 at the moment on the side of the field. Big Benicio Comfer getting himself ready to get back onto it. 5-minute rest would have done him well.
Lovely hanging kick that time. Gym putting the pressure on. And Drostdy, the big question is, can they go into the lead and stay in the lead at half time? Robert Adshade. Henning. Back to Peterson. He's got a healthy boot on him, but he finds Marshall Andrews, and you don't want to kick it to this feather and give him space. Was that charge down? It's play on Hugo Mostert. Well, you certainly will not catch this feather because he runs the 100 in 10.57 seconds, and that's what he can do.
And completely against the run of play, Hugo Fencer gets over for the first 5-pointer of Drostdy.
It's time for MTN
And that must
Easter
be a massive
Mega
shock to the
Deals.
system for
This
the
month
Welkom
only.
boys. They've played all the
Save
rugby,
big.
they've looked dominant. And I thought this might happen, Justin. There was a knock-on by Hugo Mostert. And the ball up to that, but boy does he got some toe on him.
He's got raw pace. And Gym let off the hook, but probably rightly so.
Yeah, just a little knock-on by Mostert. Andrew's probably forcing that grabber kick a little, not on. But once this guy gets space, you will not catch him.
Only one try so far through Bayman, the hooker of Welkom Gym. But what a game it's been.
We've not seen many tries, but we've seen an exciting first 27 minutes in this match. A lot of rugby, a lot of skill out there on display. Certainly can look forward to a great second half.
So Van Heerden for Gym, a vital stage in the game. Morabe at the back. Van Heerden to Keith van Aasbergen, who drops another one. Gijsbert de Preur, he's not greedy. He finds Rowan Jansen. He is electrifying. What an offload there to Gijsbert de Preur. Great handling. And the stab ahead here for Peterson. And then Andrews, cleverly done there.
Yeah, good work by Andrews, but a clever kick in behind, turning the big Welkom Gimnasium pack of forwards around. They're not liking that. They want to go forward, the big men do. They don't want to turn around. Clever play by Drostdy.
So Drostdy 6, Welkom Gim 5. If either side score now just before half time, it'll be a massive boost. Good take by Viljoen. Henning to Peterson. Looking to just find an opening. And he's really had a go, but Welkom Gim's defense has really been tight, and that is a big collision between Renier Viljoen and Kala Pena. Good carry there by Matthias. Henning, there's Peterson again, and Stefan Schwartz heading a strong line, the hooker, looking for support. And then unfortunately there for Peterson, he drops the bucket.
Stefan Schwartz, he comes hard at the line when he has to carry, almost made a line break, but hang on to by Keiko Marabi. He's clinging on like a bulldog to a mailman's trousers, Justin. Just barely managed to hold on to. If you look at this again, Peterson to his captain. He comes extremely hard, breaks the first 2 tackles, and then Keke Murabe comes and hangs on to him, forcing him to give the little pass on. And Drostdy slowly but surely got themselves back into this match.
So Gim Murabe, the train, looking to break a few tackles. And what is on the agenda here? It's Haynes, the birthday boy, and then it's dropped there by Andrews. And a comedy of errors, really. Is there still time? And this could be crucial.
Crucial scrum here for Drostdy just before half-time. If they manage to get some points on the board here, they'll take all the momentum into the second half. And remember, once the half-time whistle blows and they kick off for the second half, they'll be into a strong breeze here at the start field. So they want to take a healthy lead into the second half.
It's a great opportunity now for Drostdy. So many dangerous weapons in this back line. And it's all about finding space, and if they can do that, they'll be over. Henning. And great line there off his wing by Hopley. Henning looking composed. Drostdy have the free play. Here's Renier Viljoen. A lock forward. And it's a penalty now to Drostdy. So surely they'll go for 3.
Yeah, surely they will just nudge it over. Peterson's been kicking well, 2 from 2 thus far, and this one's right in front of the uprights. A lot of patience with ball in hand, Drostdy have. They just keep hold of it. If you look at this, strong tackle by Keke Marabe on the big man. Viljoen managed to get the turnover as well, did the Welkom Gimnasium captain, but in the build-up to that turnover, it was Christo Steyn who was deemed to be offside.
So Peterson to make it 3 out of 3. The pivot. Over it goes, and that is half-time. So Colin Peterson, it's all been down to him. 9 points from the boots. Gives Drostdy the lead over Welkom Gim. Welkom Gim's 1 try coming through the hooker, Marty Bayman. And although, Andries, we've only seen 1 try, what a game it's been.
No, it's been a tremendous game. We've seen some good skill out on display, a couple of knock-ons here and there, but all in all, you know, the players have done well. They've found space when they needed to. Welkom Gimnasium have played most of the rugby, but somehow Drostdy managed to keep hold of the ball for long enough, get some penalties. That's earned them a 4-point lead going into the second half.
It's time for MTN Easter Mega Deals. This month only, save big with 40 gigs of data for only $199 per month on a 24-month My MTN Choice 5 gig SIM-only contract. Plus, get a MiFi router for an extra $30 per month. We got you. Sign up for upgrade at an MTN store today. Everywhere you go, MTN.
So welcome back to Kearsney College here at Boerters Hill, and you can see it's a brilliant setting, a fine setting, and at the moment we have just witnessed an incredible first half despite the scoreline between Drostdy from Worcester in the Western Cape and Welkom from the Free State. Drostdy getting the lead there just by 4 points through 3 penalties from Carlton Peterson, and then the only points for Welkom coming through Bayman, the hooker. And Andries, could this game open up in the second half?
You get the feeling that it has to, Justin, because both these teams are quite open in the way they play the game. They're quite expansive. They want to keep ball in hand and have a go. So you expect that this game could open up in the second half. We might be able to see a couple of exciting tries. Both sides look exciting when they do have the ball in hand. And remember, Geland, Rowan Jansen for Drostdy, extremely exciting with ball in hand. And then on the other side of the spectrum, Welkom Gimnasium, Marshall Andrews and Morne Maastricht and also Angelo Oliver, when they do get space in front of them, they are extremely dangerous. So you can look forward to a good second half and a tightly fought contest.
The coaching staff led there by Renier de Villiers of the Donkeys, and Welkom Gim's coach as well, Ruan Bezuidenhout. Welkom Gim obviously looking for their first victory of the festival after being in a commanding lead over Framesby, 25 points to 8, and they sacrificed that lead, and that would have been pretty frustrating, Andries. So Welkom Gim will really want to come away with a result here.
Yeah, they will. They were leading commandingly, like you mentioned, and then had to settle for a draw at the end of the day, and that's never something that you want to achieve after giving 70 minutes of your life to get a victory, but they'll be excited. They've got the win at their backs. They can look forward to playing rugby in the opposition half and get those backline players of them into space. The forwards have been tremendous for Welkom Gimnasium.
So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. 30 minutes of pure action. Who wants it more? Gim kick off. And Hugo Mustard in all sorts of trouble here. Try time. Is it a try? Timeout. It looked like Angelo Olafia might have got that one down.
That would be criminal, Justin. Massive call by the referee. We have the privilege of looking at the replay, and probably a good call. Looked like Olafia knocked that on over the end wall area. Scrum time for Drostdy, but that was almost criminal from the Drostdy side. Not how you want to start the second half.
Immediately in hot water, the Donkeys.
Olafia almost got a gift. The start of the second half, criminal by the Drostdy team.
Heading to Zach Leroux, the big inside centre, 92 kilograms. So Drostdy looking for a clean exit through Galant, who stabs it down the middle, and he kicks it to a dangerous player in the form of Marshall Andrews, who looks to pin back the Donkeys. And that is majestic from the fullback.
Extremely intelligent play by the young fullback and well-executed kick right into the right-hand corner of the field. And this is what they'll do in the second half. They'll pin Drostdy down in their own half. They've got a strong breeze at their back and hopefully capitalise from defensive errors or mistakes that Drostdy make with ball in hand.
So Du Plessis is feeding this time. Gijsbert de Preer with the take. Here's Zach Leroux again looking for some meters. And he's a tough bloke to bring down the number 12. The Donkeys strapped to their wagons at the moment. Maastricht. And here's Andrews heading the line. And he jinks all over the place, and he's setting off on an expedition here. He does amazingly well. Well, this is stupendous, and can you believe it? It's Motley Bayman who gets his second try of the fixture and his third try of the Kearsney Easter Rugby Festival.
Motley Bayman giving the biggest gift of his life. Slow to retreat from that kick, and they got given a gift by his fullback, Marshall Andrews. Tremendous stuff by the young individual. Kicked into the corner to set up the line out. Received that probably a poor executed kick from Peterson. Showed some deft footwork and then put this big man into the corner.
Marshall Andrews, remember the name. He may be tiny, but look what he can do.
Yeah, he's got tremendous feet. Saws the space, pace to get out behind the guys. Another massive step off the left foot. And a well-executed and well-timed pass in Motley Bayman. He appeared a smile on his face because that is a gift of note.
Wonder what he was doing out on the wing, Andries.
He probably sensed the opportunity coming his way, Justin. He'd tell you that's the case. Concerning at the moment for Welkom Gimnasium is their big man Keke Morabe is getting treated off screen.
Well, that is just scintillating from the player who set up the try. Marshall Andrews, remember the name.
Very influential in the first, or in the start of the second half. He's done well, he's kicked into the corner nicely. He hanged the kick off to start the half, and a tremendous kick from the right hand corner to add the extra 2.
So Peterson. So Gim looking better on attack. They're finishing more opportunities. Here's Hugo Mostert. And he's got Galantia. Great carry by the fullback.
Yeah, again, Welkom Gimnasium, just TK James. Again, just getting his hands past the ball before he went onto it. And not allowed rightly blown for a penalty.
Remember to keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. Keep your comments coming through. What a fixture it's been. And what a try. We just saw one of the tries of the festival, perhaps. So Vainon du Plessis, who's had to take over the duties of his skipper. His skipper, Stefan Schwartz, is standing at the back of the line-out. So it's a good line-out from the Donkeys. And imagine the twist here if the Donkeys can get their first try of the game. Du Plessis navigating the maul, almost breaking away. So do the Donkeys mean business here in the second half? 3 points the difference. And Benicio Kamfa receiving a pass from its tight head prop in Jansen. Colton Peterson with the cutout pass. Good handling there by Mostert, the little right winger. Do the Donkeys have the patience? Renier Viljoen with a pop pass there to Schwartz. And then Johnson, the tight head prop, slips the ball. And Gim, well, they can run from anywhere, but they'll send it back to Marshall, who finds a lot of room, and Henning has to backtrack. And that is just exceptional by the fullback. How good is this fella?
Everything he touches at the moment turns to gold. Tremendous kick by the young fullback into the left-hand corner, and he bounced the rugby ball was just amazing. At one stage it looked like that's going to go dead. Found decent space and that bounced out into the left-hand corner. And advantage Welkom Gimnasium at the moment, Justin, and looking like they've got all the momentum and all the energy on the field.
So the Donkeys, they haven't been able to handle Marshall Andrews. And Zach Leroux again for the third time with a strong carry. Henning waits. And then he has a box kick of his own and doesn't stuff around and finds touch.
Very good kick by Henning into the wind, under a lot of pressure. It's an extremely tough part of the field to exit from. If you're in your own right-hand corner, you get stuck into there. It's really tough to get a decent clear. So it's a good kick by the young man, but how good has a midfielder, Zach Leroux, been? He's been giving them go forward, giving them the opportunity to clear from that part of the field.
Bayman with a good throw there to Steyn. And that time was Matthews. And Pienaar putting his head down. Look at that carry. It's a big unit, 102 kilograms. Welkom Gim looking so dangerous. Great pass there from Andrews. And here is Angelo Olivier and Welkom Gim are looking like prophets of doom.
Great stuff, and another touch by Andrews. The ball up to the try, but a massive carry by Pienaar to get them to go forward. And the switch of play by Welkom Gimnasium, finding space on the left-hand touch, putting Angelo Oliver over for his first try of the match. If you look at this, that's just past the carry behind the backs of the big pack of fours. Good pass out to Andrews, well-timed pass to his wing Olivier, getting over for a 5-pointer. Denied a try in the start of the second half, and then an opportunity to finish one off.
Marshall Andrews to add some further pressure on the Donkeys. Not a bad strike, but doesn't have the accuracy. But is this feather the next Damien McKenzie? Time will tell. He's had a cracker so far.
Extremely good in the second half as Andrews kicked well, just ran well. He set up a try, another touch, final touch with well-timed pass to set up Williford. Exciting prospect.
So the Donkeys bringing on Marco Viljoen, who started the game against Middelburg. And Gim getting a bit complacent at kickoff time. And then they just get rid of it. And that's an interesting kick. Peterson a bit hesitant. And luckily for the Donkeys, it wasn't worse. They get the scrum.
Probably the first mistake made by Andrews. Kick coming off the side of the boot, but almost worked out for his team. A good chase by Himan and Keke Murabi to put the pressure on Drostdy. Midfield scrum. Fantastic opportunity to attack from him. Off screen, it looks like Keen Geland has been carried off the field, limping heavily. What looks like injured left ankle.
And this has also been a big point in the game, is that Gim have managed to keep Geland and Jansen out of this game. They haven't managed to make any line breaks really.
Yeah, defensively, Gim have been good. They came off the half. They come off the half really, really hard. So they take the space away from the attacking team. They force them to make decisions under pressure. So they're testing their skill set. And more often than not, you win that battle. And they certainly have today.
Still plenty of time. And the Donkeys need to get rid of their wagons here. Viljoen. Peterson finding himself on the wing, and this could be big trouble, and this could be a crucial moment of the game. Someone is going to the dog box, so the second yellow card, and now Drostdy. It's a crucial opportunity for them now to convert this, Andries.
Yeah, unfortunate. Kies van Atweg and just slipping up what they call a coat hangover tackle. Who's that? Is Keith van Atweg, and yes, Keith van Atweg, yellow card. Unfortunate tackle there, just slipping up on Peterson around the neck, and that is a yellow card by all standards. An opportunity here for Drostdy to make this count.
And they butcher the line out. Crucial for Gim. Human. And Andrews. And possibly his first mistake.
Yeah, just forcing that kick. He does have the wind in his back and has been kicking it nicely. Just rushing it a little and got too much onto it. And now the first mistake, second mistake that Andrews has made, he's been sensational. Welkom from Gimnasium will have to slow the game down a little bit at the moment. They're only 14 men on the field. Slow down a little. 5 minutes to go. You've got a full complement, and then you can pick it up again.
Fernand du Plessis on the sorry watch list with the throw. And Stefan Schwartz, he can count himself lucky. The burst away hooker, Schwartz for the try line. So close. All the Donkeys here to play. Viljoen hold up. Welkom Gim's defense has just been sensational so far, but what a run that was from Schwartz.
Stefan Schwartz, fantastic stuff, young man. Got into space, but how was that tackle from Keke Murabi? One-handed from behind, managed to rail him in, keep him from scoring that try. Tremendous stuff, Welkom Gimnasium. Look at this overthrow into the hands of Stefan Schwartz. And look at Keke Murabi just getting his hands on one-handed. Managed to draw him back, stopped him inches from the line. Fantastic character shown by the young man.
Drostdy do not score yet. That'll be a massive moment, Andries. A captain tackle by a fantastic player.
Stefan Schwartz, captain, just speaking to his troops. Crucial for them to get onto the scoreboard next, and a fantastic opportunity for them to do that now. Another 16 minutes left in this match, trailing by 8 points. Still a lot of rugby left to be played. They need to get on the scoreboard next.
Henning to feed. Drostdy. Here's Henning. Zach LaRue, the inside centre. Crashing over. The Donkeys are back in the game. Zach LaRue, for all his efforts, gets a try.
Yeah, well deserved, Zach LaRue. He's carried strong for the Drostdy side this whole game. Concerning for Welkom Gimnasium, there's one player they've not been able to look after, is Zach LaRue. He's managed to make gain line every single time he's carried the ball. Good line pass out from Henning. straight into the hands of Zach Leroux. A little slip by him, uncharacteristic, and Zach Leroux over for the 5-pointer.
Well, definitely one of the games of the festival so far. The Donkeys crashing over for their first try of the fixture. Peterson. 3 out of 3 so far. Can he make it 4 out of 4? Makes no mistake. A vital kick there from Peterson. And what a game it's been. 1 point the difference. About 15 minutes to go. Andries, we in for a blockbuster of a finish here.
We certainly on. Criminal by the middle or the Welkom Gym side. Van Aswegen off the field in the midfield for a high tackle. And that turned out to be costly. 1 point in it.
Andrews this time with a deep kick to the halfback, Henning. And superb. So the Donkeys, 1 point behind here. Welkom Gym in the lead. And this will be telling times.
It's a good kick by Henning. Another massive kick into the teeth of the wind. Just relieving some pressure. Important here for Drostdy. Try and get back into the half of Welkom Gimnasium.
Bayman, the 2-try Euro with the throw. And it's a bad one. Renier Viljoen, the big man with the take. Comfort, Big Ben with the carry. Getting over the advantage line. Yes, Viljoen, the cutout pass to the Roo. Good play from Peterson, and then Hopley. Well, he'll be frustrated with that one.
Yeah, unfortunate for Hopley. Found a bit of space that the Drostdy team managed to pull the ball back behind one player's back and found some space at the edge. Good pass by Viljoen. Leroux getting it out to Peterson, and just a pass going in behind the back.
Both sides need to capitalize on their opportunities. Steyn, that's a better take. And here's Keke Morabe. Always gets over the advantage line. And a great carry there. The Donkeys trying to get the turnover. Here's Haynes, the birthday boy. He spots the gap brilliantly. What a pass that is! This is tremendous. It's that fella again. Marshall Andrews, what a try, sir.
Fantastic stuff. Marshall Andrews getting a reward with his own 5-pointer after being tremendous in the second half. Line break by Jamie Haynes setting up that try. Still with a man down. Welkom Gimnasium take a bow.
Absolutely crazy.
Step off the left foot, defeating the defender on the inside, and that pass out to Andrews was special. He's been really good. He's kicked well. He's made 1 or 2 mistakes in the second half, has Marshall Andrews, but he's been influential.
So you don't see this every day. McNeil Matthews, the open side flanker. This will get the biggest roar of the day if he can stop this one. Well, you've got to be absolutely kidding me. McNeil Matthews, the open side flanker, kicking like Dan Carter.
It's a fantastic kick and a very important kick, because that puts them 8 points ahead instead of 6. Drostdy have to score twice.
And Steyn, he's really been good, the number 5. And this game has had it all. Stefan Schwartz takes it well. The little shimmy by the hooker. The Donkeys, they need something. Viljoen. And yes, place at shade. Very competitive at the breakdown. And it's a penalty now. This is a big moment in the game, Andries.
It certainly is. Right in front of the uprights, about 35 meters out. Remember, Drostdy trailing by 8 points, so they have to score twice and another 10 minutes left in this game. Colton Peterson opting to go for the poles, and I think that's a great call. He's kicked well today. Take the 3 points and get yourself a chance of scoring a try to get the victory. Welkom from Jansen back to their full complement.
And also this man has kept the donkeys in the game, because Gim have scored 4 classy tries. Drostdy only 1 through Zach Leroux. A vital kick. And the pressure gets to Colton Peterson, cracking under the pressure there. And that is a heavy bullet missed by Welkom Gim.
Probably a bit harsh, Justin, to say that was cracking under pressure. It was a good strike by the young man, unfortunately just drifting to the right.
So Henning has been pretty safe in that number 9 jumper. So for Yun, needs to go in. Some support. Well, that is very costly there.
Commentator's curse. Justin Henning just spilling that ball at the base of the rack. And it's crucial times now, Justin. 8 minutes left in this match, 8-point difference. Remember, Welkom from Gimnasium with a stiff breeze behind their backs, and they can just kick the ball into the corners again. Andrews have been very good at doing that and make it tough for Drostdy to go the full length of the field.
Yaku Tiron is on the park. Scrum off for Welkom Gim. Very good replacement to have, considering he started in the first fixture. Morabe makes an error. Here's Renier Viljoen. The Blondos. Morabe trying to make amends.
Uncharacteristic error by KK Morabe. Could this be costly?
So 7.5 minutes to go here. And Drostdy have to score twice. Welkom Gim have been exceptional. And their attacking flair has been the difference out here on the start field at Kearsney College at Puertas Hill. So Henning gets the call there. Marco Viljoen with a cut ball there to Hugo Mostert. And they're watching him very tightly there, the two centres of Gim, of Van Asvergen and Haynes. Gijsbert de Preux puts his head down. And they need some inspiration here. They really do. And where is it going to come from? Here's Adshade. Really tight defense. Viljoen finds Zach Leroux. He's been one of the standout players for Drostdy. Viljoen with a pass there to Comfer, and he's hit hard, but he still goes forward. So good carry in the end there from the loose head prop. Adshade trying to free the offload away. Pretty lucky there. Mostert was in support. Henning looks left, then he goes right, tries to spot a gap. Crucial, crucial, crucial times now. Drostdy needs some points very soon. Henning, Viljoen, and Wynand du Plessis. It's another terrific carry. And great carry that time by Jansen, the tight head prop. Wynand du Plessis has to go in for support, and he spills the beans. And peeling away there's Bayman. And this is where Gim are dangerous for your holiday that time with the carry.
Good defence again by Welkom Gimnasium, and they have been strong today, Justin. They send 2 players into the ruck, they slow the ball down. That man Keke Marabi has been good in that department of the game. Slow the ball down, allow your fellow teammates to reset defensively and get off the line again. That made it extremely tough for Drostdy on the start field today.
Remember, up next is DHS and Jansen. Both sides losing on the first day. Jansen were a few minutes away from an inspirational underdog victory over Glenwood until a converted try sealed the deal in a 27 points to 26 loss. And Yakuteron takes it quickly. Spread it wide. Here's Haynes again. Oh, that is silken slippers from the number 13. This is tremendous again. Unbelievable. It's the man who they call Foots. Keith van Asbergen gets another try for Welkom, and they have just been sublime.
Great try by Keith van Asbergen, making amends for the yellow card he gave away earlier. Tremendous strength shown in that carry, just shrugged off the tackle of Ryan Jansen to get over in the corner.
3 tries at the festival this year. He got 2 against Framesby, and now he has 1 over the Donkeys.
Taken quickly by Welkom Gimnasium, and this is the man again, gets the line break, another sulky pass to his centre partner, and just showing the ball on the outside, getting on the outside of both Hicho Mostert and Rowan Jansen, and over in the corner.
And this is why Welkom have only lost 1 game the whole season. That one coming against Grey College, and it shows the class. Matthews now, the open side flanker again. Is there a bit of deja vu? Can he do it again? It was a beautiful kick, unlucky that time.
Kicks it nicely for a forward, does Vayner or McNeil Matthews.
For Drostdy, they're only 13 points down here. If there's something magic in the air, they could get 2 converted tries and win the game. Stain, he's been immense. Teron, and that man as well, Andrews. So Drostdy need something quickly. They need points. Hopley, hopping all over the show. But Kim's defense has been so good, and they get a penalty.
Good pressure by Welkom Gimnasium, and Keke Marabi getting over the ball, forcing that turnover. Andrews running forward, grabbing the ball, and telling the referee that he's going to go for the 3 points, and that would put them 16 points ahead, Justin, meaning that Drostdy would have to score 3 times with only 1.5 minutes left.
So the star of the show, Marshall Andrews. And he hit that like a jet on takeoff. What a kick by Marshall Andrews.
Tremendous stuff, Marshall Andrews, very influential in the second half, and he's just taken the game away from H T S Drostdy.
And that just shows, Andres, the frustration that the Donkeys have at the moment. At the moment, there is donkey oil leaking all over the start field.
Donkey oil. I've never heard of that, Justin. But Drostdy were in this game with 10 minutes to go. They were in this game and then just taken away from him by some magic on Welkom Gimnasium's backline.
It's hard to believe that the score at half-time was 9-5 in the favour of the Donkeys. And they've imploded a little bit in the second half. You get the feeling that Welkom might look here for a 6th try.
They've been good. They've been good with ball in hand, and they've been dangerous. They've created opportunities, have Welkom Gimnasium, and finished most of those. On the other side, H T S Drostdy just struggled against a strong defensive system by Welkom Gimnasium.
Morabe, Teron, and Andrews just stamming it downtown. Peterson has nothing else to do but kick it straight back to Gim. Intercept from Feyenoord du Plessis, but it is a penalty.
Feyenoord du Plessis, country mile offside, never retreated back, and rightly called for a penalty by the referee. And again, Andrews opting to kick the 3, and this surely will be the last play of the game.
Plenty of points today for the fullback. Really hot property at the moment, this fullback. Craven Week with the Griffins last year in 2018. Looking to end this brilliant performance on a high. Andrews, and he laces off a great Welkom Gim victory in silver. What a performance from Welkom Gim. Final scoreline here, 35 points to 16. But Andries, some fantastic stuff from Gim.
Yeah, clinical performance by Welkom Gimnasium. Struggled in the first half, played a lot of rugby, didn't manage to score points into a stiff breeze, and in the second half, just everything started to flow. Andrews, Marshall Andrews, finding space every time he kicked the ball. Everything turned to magic when he touched the ball. Fantastic performance by the whole side, led ably by their captain, Keke Morabe. What a game.
Don't go anywhere. Up next, there's Durban High School taking on Dr. Jansen. And then after that, it's Selborne College taking on Glenwood High School. Don't go anywhere.